Hey, you everyone, RGeetect is here and welcome back to a brand new Sims 4 speedrun on that channel. Welcome my friends, I hope you're all doing amazing, and today you're joining me for the creation of a Pokemon Center from the game Let's Go Pikachu or Let's Go Eevee. Basically they are the same, and you picked that build, you picked that idea of creating it. At the beginning of this week I share with you a survey and let you pick out of 3 options. You decided that we're gonna create this specific design. Now I gotta tell you first and foremost that I'm a big fan of that franchise, of that Pokemon franchise, and I remember still the first Pokemon that came out, the games, the TV show, and basically anything related to Pokemon. I'm a sucker for that game. Actually, if you're gonna ask me what is my favorite, for an example, what is my favorite generation, I'm gonna have to say the first one. I don't know if it's like nostalgic goggles or something like that, but I just love the first generation. I cannot get enough of Alakazam and Gengar. Basically, well, actually Gengar is my top all-time favorite Pokemon. I really love that dude. I really love it. And by the way, let me know which what generation is your favorite and what Pokemon is your favorite, if you have one, of course. Okay, because I do know that many people likes a lot of them, so they don't really have a specific one. Do let me know if you do have one. Let's see which generation, what Pokemon is gonna be the top favorite one. Anyway, so here we are today. We're gonna make a Pokemon Center, and if you are curious to know what it's gonna be, well, the obvious answer is gonna be a vet clinic, because at the end, Pokemons are supposed to be the animals in that franchise, right? Pokemons are basically supposed to be the animals. You have many Pokemons that are basically dogs. You have Pokemons that are like cats. You have birds. You have sea stuff, or like fish. Sea stuff. You have fish. You have all those a bit more jelly typey one. You have and of course you do have like dragons and stuff like that, like Charizard, which is supposed to be a dragon, right? It's a dragon type, yeah. And yeah, so at the end, you know, Pokemons are supposed to be the pets and animals of that world, of that universe. So we're gonna make it as a vet clinic. Now at the beginning of this video, you could see in the cinematics that you can see an Arcanine over there. Now I didn't make it. It was created by the very talented name that I can't really pronounce, so I wrote it for me. Let's see if I can say it. HexnhundOrigin, I think that's the name, and I do apologize if I butchered it. You can see the name right now on the screen, and you can see the gallery at the description down below if you want to get yourself that Arcanine. And yeah, it's a really cool looking pet that was basically repainted. Okay, this is not a CC, it's not custom content. You just need to go over there, over to their gallery, and get yourself that Arcanine. And by the way, in a really quick search and scroll, basically in the gallery you can find a lot of other Pokemons over there. I know that they are like Houndour, which is another dog, and there is an Entei, which is a legendary dog, and some other, you know, cats. I think you can find the Meow over there, and even maybe even Eevee and stuff like that, like other Pokemons like that. So at the end you can really, if you're into the Pokemon franchise and into playing Pokemon inside the Sims 4, you definitely can have a lot of Pokemons in your game without the need of CC, and that's the beauty of those creations. And by the way, this is the logo on this channel. If you are new to this channel, I'm trying to create, my name is RGeetect, and I'm building in the Sims 4. I'm building a lot of things that basically the Sims never gave you, you know. This one is, for example, one of them, and I do try to do my best to create them as authentic or close to the real thing, or if I'm building something that out of my mind, to create something that is just looking good. If you missed my casino build, which is one of my top videos right now, you go and check it on my channel. Just go over there, scroll down, and I don't know, watch something new, because you're probably gonna see some things that you haven't seen yet in the game. So that's a small you know, small information about me. But anyway, this is gonna be a vet clinic. Now I want to let you know that it's not gonna be a cheap one. If you want to own it, if you want to be a Sister Joy or something like that, you need to have about 140,000 simoleons. I think it's because of the items that I'm gonna use. At the end, you can see the design of it. I made it like almost identical to the design from the game. And because the design from the game is kind of simple, let's call it, it's a simple one. You don't have a lot of bushes, you don't have a lot of, you know, tiny deets, as I call them. You don't have them, but it does have a really unique design. So over here, I tried to make it almost identical to the original design from the game. Okay, so it's kind of simple, but I don't know, it's unique, and I kind of digging it. Do let me know what do you think about it. And in the inside of it, there are some stuff that are gonna be really cool. You're gonna see them in a bit. You're gonna see, I think you saw that at the cinematic at the beginning. You're gonna see those Pokeballs that I created from the sides of the reception area. And at the end, because I wanted it to be a vet clinic, I did use a lot of vet clinic items. So basically, it's a fully functional vet clinic, and you can just play it as a vet clinic even if you don't want to play it as a Pokemon related thing, you know? You're gonna have all the things that you need. You're gonna have the examination table, you're gonna have the machine to spade, that's the name to, you know, make dogs not do second generation. I think that's the yeah, I don't know. You do have that machine, that big one, and you're gonna have another one, which is I think the reception computer or something like that. Basically, at the end, you're gonna have all the things that you need in order for this build to be a fully functional clinic. And right now, you can see me creating the Pokeball, which is the symbol on top of the building. Now, in terms of numbers, I don't think I told you the numbers. So this is actually not a big one. It's a 20 by 20 clinic, and I built it in Bridgester, which is the map from the University Pack, I want to say. Yeah, University Pack. I believe it's from the University Pack. So I built it over there, and it's in the map, like in the center of the map, and there is only one lot over there that is a 20 by 20. I think it's the center section, most left one in the like center section. So it's over there, okay? If you want to place it exactly in the same place that I placed it. And yeah, so those are the information and some numbers about the build itself. Now, I gotta tell you that I've waited a long time for me to be able to create this build, and the reason for that is because we didn't have the rounded walls. I didn't want to create it with edges. I didn't want it to be like hard-shaped edges, something that we could do before that, or to use those platforms that were rounded, and we could basically lift them all the way up from the bottom to the ceiling. I didn't want to use that because I want to have the inside of the building usable in those sections. So I've waited for the opportunity to build this build for a long time. Just basically, I waited for rounded walls to be a thing. And I know it sounds like cliche for me to say that it's something that I wanted to build for a long time, but people, I think, at least those who are following me for a long time now, you know that basically I'm saying that on all of my builds, and that's because I have a to-do list of so many things that I want to create, and because I'm releasing for you one build or two builds per like a week. It takes time until I reach another build, and when I reach that build, maybe it taken so long time since the first time I thought about it. So that's why I'm saying that I wanted to do something for a long time. But it's true, because I want to, if it was up to me, I would release like 100 builds in one day, but I cannot do that. And you know that I can do that because of the tiny details that I'm adding to my build. So builds do take time, quite a lot actually. One build can take even a week for me to produce. And by produce, I'm talking about the creation of it, and of course the editing and voiceovering and all the stuff until it's basically ready. So yeah, so I do apologize that it takes time, but you know, quality takes time. So yeah, so I did want to make this for a long time. Now I had the opportunity and the time to do so. And right now you can see me creating the reception area. and I tried to again to create it as similar or more like the original one from the game, and I think it kind of looked like the real one. And in a bit you're gonna see those Pokeballs. I'm really proud of them. I'm really happy how they end up look like. And you're gonna see that it's basically a really simple interior, but as I told you, because I wanted it to be a fully functional vet clinic, I did do I did make some changes and modifications so it will look kinda like the real thing. And right now you can see me creating those Pokeballs, and you're gonna see the magic happen in a bit. But you know what? I don't know how much time I have left, like 3 minutes. Let's talk about Pokemons, because I don't know. After making this, it really gave me the drive to go and play the game a bit. So I play it because I do have it. I even have, I still have my Game Boys. If you know what that thing is, and I'm not talking about the late one. I'm talking about Game Boy Color. If you know what that thing is, you are a dinosaur just like me. Oh my God, that's like 1990 something. 1999, I think that's the Game Boy Color, which was called Color, but it was kind of black and nothing. It was black and white, not really with color inside of it. Oh, anyway, I still have those. I still have those small, tiny gaming. I don't know how to call them. Those things that you shoved into the Game Boy, like the console things. I don't know how to describe them or how to call them. But I still have those things, and I play those things, and I really love the franchise. I'm not a big fan. Okay, I'm gonna say it to you, and maybe this is an unpopular opinion, but I'm not a big fan of what happened to the franchise. With more generations, they kind of look like a bit more and more weird. The Pokemons, and because in the first generation, most of the Pokemons were basically real life animals that were transformed into a creature we call Pokemon, Like Squirtle is basically a turtle. Like Bulbasaur, it is, what is it? It's kind of weird one. And like Charmander is a lizard, some sort of a lizard that can walk on two legs. I think there is like a lizard that can walk on two legs, and that lizard can even run on water or something like that. And all the other Pokemons like Ponyta, it's a horse. All the like Pidgeot is basically a pigeon. It's even in the name. So the first generation, the second generation, the third generations are actually my top favorite. And of course I told you that the first one is my really top favorite. But the more generations are adding into the franchise, they're kind of becoming a bit more messy and not really resembling anything from real life. They're kind of becoming more like just creatures, just hypothetical fantasy creatures. So do let me know what do you like the most, like which generation is your favorite in the comment section down below. But yeah, so after creating this build, I really wanted to play more Pokemon. I'm actually thinking about maybe even streaming that. I don't know, would you join me for playing like Pokemon? And we will do that in a stream. Would you watch that? I really love that franchise, and I think that after I'm gonna finish recording this, which is, by the way, you can see that I'm placing the tiny deets right now and making it a bit more like a clinic. After making that, and right now we're gonna make those Pokeballs, like that tray with the Pokeballs. So I think I'm gonna play Let's Go Pikachu after the recording of this. Okay, people? Okay. Anyway, we are getting closer to the end of this video, and I just want to let you know that I will highly appreciate if you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new here, and just drop by again next time, or go and check out the other videos that I made, other builds that I created, because I think you're gonna find something you're gonna enjoy or gonna like over there, from the prison to the casino to the hotel to the Woohoo Motel that I made, and many other things that you might find interested. So do that, and yeah, I hope you're gonna enjoy the tour at the end of this video. And if you want to get this build in your game, just go to my gallery, RGeetect, or just do like a hashtag RGeetect at the gallery. You're gonna find my creations. If you don't find them, by the way, make sure to unmark the reported content, people reporting my stuff sometimes. Anyway, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Enjoy the tour, and I'll see you again at the next one. Until the next time, keep that scenes party going for me. RGeetect is signing off.